Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into automotive legends, modern marvels, and everything in between. Today, we're shifting gears into something truly timeless, a car that changed the course of sports car history and remains one of the most iconic machines ever made. This is the 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing, and in 2025, it stands as a symbol of heritage, engineering, and unmatched style. The model we're reviewing today is finished in an elegant and understated gray color that brings a whole new level of sophistication to an already breathtaking classic. Whether you're a collector, an enthusiast, or someone who simply appreciates rolling art, this is a car that stops people in their tracks. It's not just a Mercedes, it's the 300 SL Gullwing. And that means something. Let's explore what makes this machine one of the most desirable and collectible cars in the world, even 7 decades after it was born. Exterior. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the 300 SL demands attention. The long, sculpted hood, the shark-like nose, the low, wide stance, everything about this car screams purpose, precision, and elegance. But of course, the crown jewel of its exterior is right in the name, those iconic gullwing doors. They don't just open, they soar upward like the wings of a bird, turning an everyday act into a dramatic statement. No other car does this quite like the Gullwing. In this beautifully restored 2025 version, the gray paint enhances every curvature, from the gently sloping roofline to the flared rear fenders. It's a subtle, classy tone that catches the light in a way that reveals the car's intricate bodywork, all of which is hand-formed from steel and aluminum, just as it was in the 1950s. The front fascia is simple and elegant. A large chrome grille dominates the nose, flanked by round headlights that peer out with quiet confidence. Below, a small bumper with overriders adds vintage charm. Along the sides, you'll see functional louvers behind the front wheels, designed to release hot air from the engine bay, a reminder that this beauty was built for speed. Around back, the design is clean and flowing. Small round taillights, dual exhausts, and subtle badging complete the look. The wheels are chrome-wrapped, body-matched, and feature Mercedes' three-pointed star in the center, a touch of class that's still instantly recognizable today. Even in a world of hypercars and electric supersedans, the Gullwing has a presence that no modern car can replicate. It's not trying to be loud. It doesn't need aggressive lines or exaggerated vents. It simply exists, elegant, timeless, and flawless. Interior. Open one of those iconic Gullwing doors and step inside, and you're transported straight into a 1950s cockpit. But in this 2025 restored edition, everything feels as fresh and inviting as the day it rolled out of the factory. The craftsmanship is second to none. The cabin is wrapped in deep red leather, providing a stunning contrast to the gray exterior. It's soft, plush, and immaculately stitched, a true showcase of vintage luxury. The seating position is low and tight, with bucket seats that hug your body while still allowing enough comfort for long drives. The floor is covered in square weave carpeting, and the dash is finished in body-colored gray metal with chrome accents. It's clean, uncluttered, and refreshingly analog. In front of the driver sits a large, thin-rimmed steering wheel with a full horn ring and the classic Mercedes-Benz badge in the center. Behind it, a pair of large gauges provide your speed and revs, while smaller dials monitor oil pressure, water temperature, and fuel level. Every switch, knob, and lever has a mechanical feel, satisfying and deliberate. The shifter for the 4-speed manual transmission is mounted on the floor, short and metallic, with a direct feel. Every movement is solid and mechanical. There are no electronics, no touchscreens, and no distractions. This is pure driving at its finest, an environment that invites you to focus entirely on the machine and the experience. Visibility is surprisingly good for a coupe of this shape, thanks to the slim pillars and curved glass. And while creature comforts are minimal, this particular Gullwing has been restored with subtle modern enhancements like improved seat padding, sound insulation, and hidden air circulation for a more comfortable ride, without compromising originality. Performance. Back in 1954, the 300 SL wasn't just about beauty, it was about speed. In fact, it was the world's fastest production car at the time. Under that long hood lies a 3.0-liter inline-six engine, but it wasn't your average straight six. This one featured direct fuel injection, a first in a production car, pushing the power output to a then impressive 215 horsepower. Now, 215 horses might not sound like much in today's terms, but it was revolutionary then. And paired with a lightweight tubular space frame chassis and aerodynamic bodywork, it allowed the Gullwing to reach a top speed of over 160 miles per hour. That's faster than a Ferrari 250 of the same era. The engine note is a deep mechanical growl, rising into a sharp rasp as you climb through the rev range. It's a sound that's raw, unfiltered, and thrilling, especially in an age where synthetic exhaust noise is the norm. The car drives through a 4-speed manual transmission that demands driver skill and precision. This isn't an automatic GT cruiser, you have to work for the reward, and the reward is incredible. Acceleration is brisk, steering is direct, and the car remains stable even at higher speeds, though you'll need to respect its vintage suspension geometry. The rear features a swing axle design which can be tricky at the limit, but for normal spirited driving, it's communicative and responsive. The ride is firm but composed. It feels like a true Grand Tourer, fast, balanced, and capable. Braking is handled by drum brakes, which require a bit more planning and pedal pressure than today's discs, but again, in this 2025 example, the system has been refurbished and dialed in for maximum safety without losing authenticity. The result is a car that still offers thrills, even by modern standards, just with a little more soul. Prices. Now for the big question, how much does it cost to own a piece of rolling automotive history? The answer? A lot. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing is one of the most collectible cars on the planet. Prices vary depending on originality, condition, and provenance, but in 2025, a Concours-level example like this grey beauty will easily fetch between $1.5 million and $2.2 million USD, and in some cases, even more if the car has a racing history or was owned by someone famous. And here's the thing, the values are only going up. With fewer than 1,400 Gullwings ever built, and even fewer remaining in pristine condition, demand far outweighs supply. Collectors around the world are competing to add one of these to their garages. It's more than just a car, it's an investment, a legacy, and a piece of mechanical art that transcends time. Maintenance and insurance costs are also high, of course. Parts are rare, and specialists are few. But for those who can afford the price of entry, the 300 SL Gullwing offers something no modern car can. A raw, beautiful, irreplaceable experience that connects driver to machine in a way that no amount of software can replicate. So, there you have it, the 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing, beautifully reborn in 2025 in a stunning grey finish. A car that redefined performance and luxury in its era, and still outshines most modern vehicles today with its timeless design, revolutionary engineering, and unmatched presence. Whether you're admiring it from across a show field or lucky enough to drive one, the Gullwing is more than just a car, it's a masterpiece. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, would you choose the 300 SL Gullwing over today's supercars? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.